some of these fun little things that she says to do. And then she goes, let me just show you something real quick. And so she showed me how to basically insert a huge long paragraph with just a couple keystrokes on your phone. And you can develop that. So if you already know how to do this, don't worry about it. Sherry, do you know how to do this? I see you shaking your head. You already know how to do this? Okay. I'm going to show you guys real quick on the phone. So I have my phone in here. Let me do a screen share. I'm just praying that this is going to work. Okay. So it says it's connecting. Let's find out if it is connecting or not. My very messy desktop. Oh, hello. Hi, Carrie Ann. Look at that. So Carrie Ann wants the video. That's good, Carrie Ann. So I gave her two options, just so you guys know. Carrie Ann, she's a lead that I'm talking to. And so I was like, hey, would you like to, because she basically is interested in the business opportunity. And I'm like, would you like to get on the phone for a couple minutes, or would you prefer video? They almost always say the video, the 12-minute video. Like, no worries, because you know why? I have a little script over here, my business scripts. Okay, so if somebody asks me, so this is, you guys are plugged into my phone right now. Just look at the middle. Don't look at the messy desktop. This is my business description. Hey, great question. If they're just like, but what exactly is this? So I just give them a quick rundown. Work at your own pace, focus on helping people, online business based on natural health and fitness programs, etc. And have a video. And then what I usually say is, would you like me to send that to you? Okay. So there's my script. All right. That's one. Now she says, she said she wanted the video. We already passed that step. So that's a perfect example. So I'm like, this is what I would typically send. Awesome. Here's the video. When you're done watching it, reply back with one thing that really appeals to you about this. We'll talk soon. Okay. So that's my script. Earlier today, let me check the chat. Well, I don't want to get out of this screen. I'm so nervous to mess it up. Earlier today, I created what we call like a predictive text. Okay. So this message right here, all I do is type in biz video right here. What I have here, I type in biz video and that whole paragraph's going to autofill. Okay. So let me show you how. You go into your settings. Okay. So my settings is there. This is iPhone, by the way. I'm going to see if Crystal's on too. Crystal, are you on yet? Just checking. All right. So Crystal has a Droid. And so I think she was looking for the steps to show you guys how to do this, but this is iPhone. You go into iPhone, then next you hit general. Then after general, what you do is you click keyboard. All right. So here I am in keyboard. The next thing you're going to click is this right here. It says text replacement. You click on that. So here I've created some text, like AW just means awesome. It's going to give the clappy hands. Okay. So that's already there. Business description. So if I type in the word business description, even if it was just BD, whatever you want to call it, I was like, what am I going to always remember this as? To me, it was business description. Once you type something enough, it starts to auto-populate it. So this entire thing is created here. And then biz video. Awesome. Here's the video. So here's how it works. This top button, this plus sign right here, I'm going to circle it for you right there. You click that plus. Now, here's the phrase. Let's say, for instance, pretend that you always do the happy birthday messages, but you don't want to do the generic happy birthday message to your friends that, you know, they suggest on Facebook or on Instagram, something like that. So then what you would do is you type in the phrase right here. And I'm going to say, hey, just wanted to wish with you, ha ha ha. Now you're going to know how slow I type. Wish you a super fantabulous birthday today. Then I ask a question because I want them to reply back. This is a trick of, not a trick, but it's a way for you to start a conversation. Wait, I got to capitalize that. Are you doing anything fun? We'll say today. Or how about to celebrate? That sounds better. Come on, where's my thing? There you go. To celebrate, question mark. Now my shortcut is gonna go HB. So a happy birthday, okay? I'm gonna click save. Okay, so now it's there. I'm gonna go into my text. We'll just say, for instance, text. I'll send a text to, let's see. I'll send a text to my husband. And I'm just gonna type HB. Now notice, did you see it? See right here? It comes up right here. What I would do is I just click that center button and the whole thing goes in there. Okay. Oh, and I mistyped you. That's hilarious. That's so me. Okay. So let me do that. Let me go back. I'm not going to actually send it to him because he'd be like, what are you doing? So let's go back. I'm going to show you one more time. This is iPhone, of course. So you're in settings. You scroll down to settings, general. Scroll down to keyboard. Text replacement plus. You can put all of your scripts in here. Okay. So even if it's like, say for instance, you have one, you know, like for your challenge group, it could be like CG invite, CG, CGFU1, CGFU2, as in follow up, not like FU, but you know what I'm saying? Like, I always laugh at that. Does that make sense? Was that helpful for anybody? Super fun, right? I totally forgot about that. I learned that at Marketing Impact Academy like a long time ago. And then I forgot where it was. And I had to YouTube how to find it. Oh, Scott's clapping. But think about this. I mean, you know what I use it for the most? How many times do you post something and then people are like, oh my God, way to go, way to go. So you go in there and you create like 5 different ways to say thank you, right? You create 5 different ways to say thank you. So, and don't put a number in there, by the way, because then you have to switch the keyboard. Does that make sense? But if you go like TY, TYY, TYYY, TYYYY, create 5 different ways to say thank you, where it could be a full paragraph. It's always you replying. It's always you saying something, you know, personal to them directly, but it's an autofill text. So Shalene was showing me, I'm like, how do you get through all those messages? Because she goes, oh yeah, look at the poll that I just put up on in my Instagram today, which is like so over my head. I'm like, where do I even find a poll? But so she's like, look at this poll, and then she goes, now, and I'm like, but then you personally reply to every single one of these people? And she goes, yeah. And but it's so easy, watch. And then so she showed me like all of her different, and so like it's just all initials, and whatever she's talking about in that specific day, then she basically goes through and sends a paragraph to each of those people specifically to them. You wonder why she has so many amazing followers who, you know, because of things like this. Like if you're sending like a full on, not a paragraph, but like, hey, thank you so much for liking my post. Thank you for the shout out. Thank you for watching my story. Super means a lot to me. By the way, I'm just curious, is this something that interests you too? If you have something like that already crafted and created, like, couldn't you get out 50 invites in a sitting? Yes, you could.